Why am I doing this? Because I want to make a YouTube channel. Because I'm a voracious consumer of content. I've been inputting content inside for a long time, ever since I discovered YouTube, right? When it's not on YouTube, it's the books, the magazines, the movies, and conversations with people. I was absorbing things all the time, putting the pieces of the puzzle together inside mine. My head is ultimately making up who I am, right? And with this fever of YouTuber today, and many that in the end I end up following. What are people who tell your story to the world, right? I have a phrase that I use a lot. Say it, I use it, that phrase is not mine. I took it from somewhere, which I absorbed many years ago, which is, life is not worth it nothing if you don't have a story to tell. And then I have so much story to tell, so much story to tell. And I do what I do even because I tell a lot of stories, right? Do you want to know what I do? I am a photographer. That's why this channel is called The Photograph of Your Life. Because for me, the photograph, it had been dead a long time ago, since digitization began. Back in the 2 years, 1000, that I started to get annoyed that something was changing a lot in the photograph. That was my passion. It's still today, but today it's different, you know. Then, at that time, I noticed that something had kind of broken when I bought it, the first digital camera. Then your talk for a lot of conversations, a lot of videos, and maybe I have a problem huge that is and doesn't have a beginning and a middle and an end to do a video. This is something that makes me desperate. I was always very curious. That's why that I am the crazy one to listen to. 3-hour videos if necessary, if that's the case. If the subject or way the person draws my attention, I stay. And I like it because I learn. With that person that I'm listening to, right? I learn things. I see new possibilities. And anyway it is, and maybe the only way I can actually do it is this, of turning on the camera, start talking, and if by chance there's someone crazy on the other side to listen to us, go on talking, and whoever is on the other side signals me, tell me, I like this conversation, I didn't like this conversation, I liked it. You could talk about this or that. I liked your way, I didn't like it. Right, because you say it's like that here, right? People say they like it and don't like it in a can. Then I'm going to confess that I was afraid of it because now I'm doing it right. So, I mean, I'm afraid. Go on. Actually, that's it. I'm afraid. But I'm going to do it really scared. I don't know if I'll be able to follow the script. Maybe not. Most likely not. Because to follow the script is to enter into a room in a little house. And I've always been outside. From the little house, I always did things a lot my way, including one of my defects. What if I ask the people close to me? They will say that it is always the same. They had to be my way, right? And I thought I was just wanting the best way, the most perfect form. And in the end, it's because I had a need to control everything so that nothing would go out of line. For here I didn't suffer for the difficulty, not what I've always been, a person What was horror, the difficulty horror, what was not easy horror, what that confronting people or situations, confronting people or situations, and probably that's the reason why I procrastinated years to do this here, because it's not a simple thing. It's not, I can't do it my way. Then I just said that I was going to do it my way, didn't I? But maybe I'll have to adapt. Maybe I'm here to learn something about myself. And in fact, I have to be honest, because maybe I never thought, in fact, if I have something to deliver to people, but that's what to do, that can, what can I receive doing that, you know? I'm exposing myself, right? I didn't want to expose myself. To tell the truth, I didn't want to. Look, if I talk about this now, I want to turn off the camera and say enough. I don't want to do that anymore at all. So why am I here doing this? It's because I have something challenging myself. It's because otherwise I'm going to suffocate with quantity of things that I have inside me, with the amount of things I absorbed, of ideas that they jump in here, you know. Oh, better give up. And I want to give up. Or it's a voice inside my head telling me to give up. Give up no, Iris. Give up no. I'm the other voice inside your head. The voice that inspired you the first time to say the things you learned, the things that you saw, the things that you heard, that you thought so cool, and that you thought always like this, wow. What if that person knew that? What if I could count to this one, to that one, to that? Another one, and you didn't always have space to tell to the people around you all the cool things you had. Every day you learn things. Every day you see things. Every day. And every day you are delighted with the possibility of connections that things can make, with life to change life. You've changed so much your life because of your capacity of observation and curiosity, and of learning from situations and people that are sometimes unimaginable until. So go ahead, never. You know, how many similar souls like you, it will show up here, because just hearing it will say, damn it, I wanted to. I feel the same way. I have the same doubts, the same questions. So go do what you do the most. Do you like? Which is to provoke questions. Provoke questions to make someone else able to think a little out of the box, because there is a universe outside the box that everything the world knows.
Isso aqui.
And this here.
Eu sou uma pessoa animada, sabe?
And I'm a lively person, you know. And
se
if you even heard here,
aqui,
but it means that we have something in common. Perhaps the curiosity. The curiosity to know what comes after that. What's the next crazy thing she's going to say? I wonder if she will bring me something useful. I wondered that. Why am I here? So you might be wondering, why are you here listening to me? Yeah, I also wondered what did I want to do? What I want is to unite everything I learned in my life as a photographer, as an observer of the world and of people, especially uniting the two things, the two passions that I had more in my life than that, photography and the ability to observe the world and people and the self-knowledge that is this internal observation, and to say to you who are there on the other side that if you stay and watch the next video, that I have to subscribe to the channel, activate this little bell there to let me know when it appears the next video. I want to tell you that I want to deliver. Hello, everything about me that can I sincerely, my whole soul, expose it to you, so that if you are part of the team of the curious, of the world's observers like me, that you absorb something that you can stay a device for your life. The gratitude for having been with me, and let's go. The next one's good. It'll go. Bye. Not life. It's worth nothing if we don't have a story to tell. Until the next story.